11 celebrities that have worked at McDonald's. I love this stuff. Okay, so here's the list. You're not gonna believe who's on it. D.L. Hewley, Seal, Macy Gray, Rachel McAdams, Sharon Stone, Shania Twain, Andie MacDowell, Jay Leno, Pink, Star Jones, and James Franco. All worked at McDonald's. Thoughts, 5 words or less?
You mean they had jobs?
I'm loving it.
Ronald McDonald started at Togo's.
Togo's came after McDonald's.
How do you know? How do any of us know?
Golden Arches to Golden Globes. And I love it.
Whoa, that's really good.
I love stuff like this. But what did you guys think about the list? Who did you think, you know, surprised you to be on that list? Who was the least surprising?
I just hope Macy Gray wasn't in the drive-thru window because, like, you wouldn't be able to understand. Her voice itself is so static.
She sounds like Sweet Brown. Let's just take everyone's order.
Yeah.
You know who surprised me? It was Seal.
Really? I was surprised by Rachel McAdams just because she's so beautiful. Not to say that beautiful people can't work at McDonald's, but in my opinion, I would think that, like, for some reason I thought that she'd been in the business for a long time.
That's why Seal surprised me, because I thought he's been doing this forever.
I think Pink, I'm not surprised that she worked there because she's such a badass anyway, but it just made me like her even more that she worked at McDonald's.
I love that you brought up that point. So here's the thing. So do you guys think it's fair to say that, oh, you know, I respect a celebrity that much more who struggled and had to like work these minimum wage jobs, and now they're like, you know, cashing in these really big paychecks? Do you respect them more as opposed to the people that are born into Hollywood, or is that not fair because you can't choose to be born into Hollywood?
I think it's admirable that they had jobs in general. There are a lot of people in the world that don't have jobs and sit on their ass all day. So that's good enough.
It's a more like endearing and more humbling story for us to hear that someone was just like us.
I worked at a movie theater and I would have much rather worked at McDonald's.
I worked at Jack in the Box.
I worked at Jamba Juice. Kind of like
a I want to know how long these people worked there, because I worked at the Buckle, but did I really work there?
Right, I worked at Jack in the Box.
Did I get hired and never show up?
Yeah,
absolutely.
There was an ad campaign for McDonald's talking about, like, did you hear that Daryl, or whatever the kid's name, got a job at McDonald's?
Wait,
and they all go around. There was in like the 80s. It was all a point of pride to work at McDonald's.
You just aged yourself. It should be respectable. It's a job. Like, you're working your butt off. That's freaking awesome.
But you know what's crazy is that now people that work at McDonald's, it's like an insult. Be like, you work at McDonald's, but people that work at In-N-Out, like, it's impressive, right? If someone gets a job at In-N-Out because they get, like, what, a lot more?
One of those hats.
They get so much more and they get all benefits and everything. So, like, working at In-N-Out is legit.
What do you guys now, if you guys were really rich, really famous, what would you guys, with your kids, would you want them to work, like, a minimum wage job? Or is that easier said than done?
Yes.
I think it's easier said than done.
You think it's easier said than done?
I think it depends on the kid. I think if you have a kid that is super talented or is super strong in like a certain area, I don't think that it's necessary to like make them work a job like that just to prove a point. But
I agree with Bree, and I'll tell you why. In my opinion, I remember when, you know, I at 14 had a really minimum wage job, and for me, I remember getting like my first paycheck and then like going to like the Gap and buying a pair of jeans, and like took up my whole paycheck. So for me, instead of always asking my mom and dad prior, hey, can I have a new pair of jeans or money to buy a new pair of jeans, I didn't have the value of the money, as opposed to now that I'd worked a whole day to buy those pair of jeans.
I totally agree with that.
Yeah. And can I just say that the celebrities on this list are probably some of the most humble celebrities, right?
I was just gonna say that too.
Okay.
Yeah,
and sorry, I thought you just meant specifically a job that people think is degrading, because people do sometimes say, do you want to grow up and flip burgers? And they're you know,
so you mean you just want them to work? It doesn't have to be McDonald's.
It doesn't have to be McDonald's, but it should be something that pays $7 an hour or whatever the minimum is.
To learn the value, to learn good work ethic. So what do you guys think about these celebrities who once worked at McDonald's? And do you respect these type of celebrities more as opposed to the ones that are born into Hollywood? Let us know your thoughts in the comment section below. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel. We'll see you all next time on Pop Sugar.